Hi, Aquarius. It's Aqua Goddess, and I hope that everyone is doing amazing. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, thank you so much for joining us today. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel. We would absolutely love you to be a part of our family. And follow our second channel, Troy's Mermaid Palace LLC. Keep in mind that the messages will be for past, present, future. They may or may not resonate with you. And also, the roles can be reversed, so please put yourself where you may fit. If you are interested in booking a private session with me, if you would like to donate to the channel, purchase any products or services, all of that information will be in our description box below. Please show love, like, share, subscribe. And keep in mind, we're running a special 2 questions for $25 live, also 20% off all of our personal readings and products. Thank you guys so much for your super chat, super thanks, likes, subscriptions, shares. Let's go ahead and tap into your messages. We're going to start with general messages, spiritual messages next, past love, and then future love. Okay. So, Spirit, tell me about general messages for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What are the general messages here for Aquarius? All right. So, you have Destroyer here, Avenger, and you have Exorcist. Okay. So, with this destroyer energy here on the light side, you have releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for a new life. On the shadow side, you have intoxication with destruction power, destroying others' dreams or potential. I feel like there's definitely going to be a thin line here between who can stay and who can go. There's this energy of you evolving, and you're starting to notice changes in the people around you as you evolve. Some people are happy for you, some people are supportive of you, some people are uplifting you, some people are promoting whatever it is that you're selling. But then you're noticing that other people are shifting in a negative direction. This could be people who are not showing up, who are not being supportive, people who are trying to ruin your plans. Okay, people who are competing against you suddenly. Okay, so with this destroyer energy, this is just representing that thin line where you're going to have to make some executive decisions for your own life and your own energy and your own peace. Okay, to figure out, like I said, who can stay and who can go. With this Avenger energy on the light side, it says desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. And in reverse, it says resorting to violence in the name of a cause. So this is giving me the energy of there's something that you're going to be fighting for, or something that you are going to be standing up for or fighting against. Okay. Now, on the light side, this is you desiring for the right decision, justice to be served. And this could be for you, this could be for a group, a society, a community, your family. Now, because this is such a big, major belief, a cause, or whatever it is, a purpose or a value, I feel like there's also this thin line here. There's a light and a shadow side where something could potentially resort to violence, because maybe there was a situation where you tried to handle things the right way, but it's like either way it goes, it's going to be handled. Okay, so I am picking up that energy here. So with this exorcist on the light side, it says freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. On the shadow, it says fear of facing your own demons. Okay. So I feel like this is just like the difference between getting to that point where you are really leading your own life fully, responsibly, and you could also be helping others lead their own life. This could be, making the hard decision to maybe, for example, if there was a situation where you always handled things in a violent way at some point in your life, maybe this is you trying to handle things in a different way. On the shadow side, this is somebody who's having a hard time taking accountability for their own actions, their own demons, and they're not working on that. It's just like, okay, this is who I am. So I feel like this is definitely the general energy here. Okay. There is definitely some evolving, and I feel like you're going to be tested. There's some temptation, and there's a need to block, cancel, and release something or some people. Okay. Let's take a look here into your spiritual messages. All right, and we will start with your spirit animal. What's the spirit animal that we have for the sign of Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. What is the spirit animal for Aquarius? You have the penguin, okay, which talks about being authentic. It says, reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations and just be yourself. Okay. For some of you, there's some things that you're going through, and you might need some support, or you feel like you need your team behind you. Um, this tribe could be your own family or the family that you chose. Okay, I feel like you are different. You may feel out of place a lot of places for some of you, and that's okay. I feel like you have so much to offer. You're a beautiful spirit, and it's really embrace your uniqueness. Okay, embrace your uniqueness. Okay, and spirit is saying that you don't have to meet other people's, like, who are other people? What are their expectations to you, right? Just be yourself. You're good enough, who you are, how you are. You're perfect, just the way you are. Okay, is what I'm getting here with this energy. Tell me more about spiritual messages for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. So for some of you here, just gonna go ahead and throw this out. Um, you could be feeling very defeated, okay, and maybe this is kind of something that has been stressing you out. There's something that has been stressing you out. There could even been a situation where you were in a relationship with someone who went behind your back and did some shit that was really shady. Um, this could be potentially an ego issue with the Five of Swords. This could be knowing that you're wrong about something, but really honestly not giving a fuck. Okay. Whatever this Five of Swords energy here is, Spirit is saying, hey, slow down. okay, and focus on healing whatever this is. You know, if this is somebody who you were in a relationship, they had you in competition, this could have made you bitter. Let's just be real. Um, you know, this could be something that you know you need to heal or work on within self, and you're like, nah, fuck that. Whatever this is, Spirit is saying, focus on healing it. However long it takes, just put in some effort on healing this. Be patient with yourself. Don't feel like you need to be perfect. You don't. But I feel like those things that you intuitively know you need to heal inside, go ahead and work on those. Spirit is also saying that some of you guys have a calling when it comes to spiritual work. Okay. You may be someone who is meant to be a teacher, a mentor, a healer, a psychiatrist, a therapist. Okay. Um, don't limit yourself. And I'm talking to specifically someone who could be different. Maybe you have autism. You know, maybe you have ADHD, or maybe you it could be anything that what you feel like makes you different. Um, Trust and believe in yourself, okay? Because there's a higher purpose and a higher calling for you. You're uniquely created. There's something uniquely designed for you, okay? And Spirit wants you to continue to work on that, to strive and conquer that goal. Don't let other people put limits on you. Don't put limits on yourself. Um, know that you deserve the best shit. You know, be kind to yourself. Be patient with yourself. Okay. And also have standards, have boundaries. You know, don't let people treat you any type of way. You know, you could be somebody, like I said, maybe you're not the most popular person. And this is specific message. It won't be for all of you. You know, there's something that you could feel insecure about, something that makes you actually very unique in a very cool way, right? I feel like there could be some people around you that they want you to feel like they're doing you a favor by being around you, by being your friend. Okay, this could be somebody that is popular or someone who's well known. Or don't allow those people to feel like they're doing you a fucking favor, because they're not. Okay. I feel like, yeah, just be true to who you really are and fuck with who really fucks with you. Okay. Let's take a look here at your past love energy. Oh, I want to get a cup of one more spiritual message, actually. Thank you, Spirit, before we wrap that up. And then we're going to go into your past love and new love. Okay. Favorable circumstances. I love this. Some of you guys are born on February 6th. Okay. Um, Favorable circumstances is the absolute best card in this deck. It just means that whatever it is that you truly desire, whatever question you have that you want the answer to be yes to, likely the answer is yes. Okay. So with the witching hour, this is letting me know that something is really going to be going in your favor. It could have something to do with work. Okay, so for the Nine of Cups, this is the Witching Hour card, is perhaps the most positive and powerful card in the deck, and represents extreme happiness and things coming together in a magical way. This card means the circumstances are highly favorable for your question and situation. You can see the energy of the witching hour manifesting in an increase of finances, taking the next step in a relationship, getting a better job, finding the perfect house, or any other number of desirable outcomes related to your question. Additionally, this card is confirmation that your spiritual work is paying off. You are learning and integrating lessons well. Your skills are coming together to create true and pure magic. The universe sees this and will reward your efforts. You are entering into a time of increased manifestation power and should use this time wisely. Define your goals and put them into action from a place of clarity and deep understanding of your desires. Yeah, I feel like this has to do with work and also your healing journey. um, there may have been something, that you were experiencing in your life that made you feel defeated at some point. This is the point where and for sure you're not going to take that shit. You're not defeated. Okay. So let's take a look here at past love energy. Okay. What does past love look like? How does this person feel about Aquarius? What are they currently thinking? What is happening in no contact? Is this person still in love with Aquarius? The Empress. They still see you as someone that nobody can ever compete with. This could be a Libra, a Taurus for your past lover, does not have to be. I feel like this person definitely sees you as somebody that they love, that they look at as wifey or hubby, but maybe they were too immature at the time that y'all were dealing with each other. Okay. This person definitely is someone who is thinking about communicating with you online. Okay. A lot has changed, is what I'm also getting here. I'm getting a heavy fixed energy like yourself, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. Okay. Okay. So I feel like this person is someone who wants to communicate something, send you a message, call you. They really want something to change. You've walked away. I see a lot of growth in your life since you walked away. Somebody could have also had a child, you or them. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this person is wanting to walk away from a relationship with somebody that they have a child with. Okay, so they could be in this family environment right now, maybe baby mama. Yeah, with the Six of Pentacles here, though. I feel like this person is thinking about how they could have changed things in y'all relationship to not have you walk away. This person is thinking about how they should have invested more. They're really looking at things from another perspective. How they should have invested more, how they should have been a better provider and been, better towards you. Yeah, with the Emperor energy, matched your energy. So yes, they definitely want a relationship. They want a whole family with you. Okay. They know that they were immature. They've been making some big changes here. They've been leaving behind some shit. Okay. They're definitely planning on returning towards you and taking action towards you. Period. Okay. Just period, point blank. All right. What is this person? So they're planning on matching your energy. Like I said, they want it all with you, to be honest. Okay, so what has this person feeling like this suddenly for Aquarius? Okay. It says, I need to have sex with you. It's my kryptonite. What? Okay. Says you're gonna be my karma. I know it. Yeah. I feel like this person's also nervous about you creating this family with someone else. And even if you had a family with someone else prior to meeting them, I feel like this is after. This is after they've already, experienced you. They don't want to see you pregnant with another person's child or having a family and shit like with them. Okay. This person feels like if they had a child, like they could have had this child honestly before y'all separated. Okay, maybe you didn't really know, just something changed in the relationship. They started being very immature and childish and shit like that. I feel like it was something that they didn't know how to handle. With this, you're gonna be my karma. I feel like they know that your future is gonna be great. And this person is saying that they ride by your house often. Crazy. Can you just let me explain? They really wanted to talk to you more before y'all just walked away from each other, but something could have really blew up. And hey, shit happens. They didn't really get to talk to you. It says, I dream of you every night. I miss you a lot. I'm hurt too, but things have to be this way. Uh, so I feel like they shared a family with someone, and this is what they walked away from, or walked away for you from for, or something. It says, not gonna lie, you're really a vibe. Yeah, I feel like they're coming back after something gets. What happened? I just want to pull a couple cards. It says you said you forgave me, but you still left. So I feel like what happened is they fell out with that person, and there could have been, I can't love anyone else like I love you. Could have been third party energy. It's not their kid. Yeah, questionable energy around this child. And I feel like they found out, they could have found out that this is their child or something. Maybe they forgave them or whatever, but it's like still was never the same. They always have you in the back of their mind, whoever this past person is. Okay. Tell me about the new love energy here for Aquarius. What does new love look like? What does new love look like for Aquarius? All right, you got singer and you have lock journey in reverse. So this person may have started out with locks and kind of like cut their hair or changed their hair. This could be someone who's an artist, a public figure, or just somebody who has a voice. Um, someone who is a poet, a speaker, a stalker. I got similar energy here for Capricorn. For some of you, it's a Capricorn. I feel like this is somebody you're going to watch for a while. For those of you who are dealing with a public figure, maybe they tell you what their platform is. And it's kind of like you watch it. Okay. You kind of just see who you're dealing with. Or this is somebody who's paying a lot of attention to you. Okay. Tell me more. Hmm. Wow. Wow. So this is definitely moving towards a much higher level of commitment. For some of you guys, you could skip the girlfriend boyfriend stage. I'm just gonna say that, and I know that's very rare, but let me just explain. Um, I feel like you guys could really honestly just be a vibe. I see this spending the night, this pajama party, like I said, like a vibe. It doesn't have to be sex. Y'all could just be drinking, chilling, eating, Netflixing, whatever. I feel like the intentions weren't necessarily sex, even if it did happen. And I'm saying marriage. I see somebody getting their teeth fixed. This could be someone for their wedding or something like that. Okay. This is like moving very, I can't even say that it's quickly because, like, what it could be is just an energy between y'all, not necessarily a title, but then they're like, why don't you just be my wife? So something is very like very direct. This could be somebody who is just like I said, they've examined. What is this singer energy for new love? What does this have to do for new love for Aquarius? You can't ignore their voice or something. Okay, or there's something that there's a talent that they have that can't be ignored. Yeah, I mean, it is really going to. This is the card, okay, that I pulled earlier when I pulled your spiritual message. It connects to that favorable circumstance. So whatever they do, they sing, they speak, their poet, whatever they use their voice for, is guaranteed success. Okay, it's guaranteed success. Okay. Um, so and then you got this Knight of Cups. I feel like they're gonna be very romantic. You might actually feel like they are not, like, you don't know if they're committal or not, but they don't ignore you. So that's why I said it's like this energy where I feel like somebody's skipping the boyfriend girlfriend stage. I really do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm definitely getting this energy here of travel too. So I feel like now with this Ten of Swords, something has been a painful journey for someone. Like somebody could have had issues with their smile, their self confidence, or something like that. Okay. I feel like this husband is somebody who is really, they're a provider for everything, emotional, financial, all of that with the justice card. Somebody's here to help heal and balance things. It's like God sent an angel. Yes, look, this could be something that someone prayed for with this death card here. This could be someone speaking to the dead. This could be someone speaking to their grandparents or something like, when am I going to meet my person? Yeah. With this Seven of Wands, somebody feels like they always have to fight. They're always guarded. They want to be able to let their guard down. So I feel like your person here is somebody who is gonna see why you're guarded, even if you don't want to talk about it. And I feel like they're gonna make it their job to make you feel safe. Okay, is what I'm really getting here. Yeah, because I feel like there's been a lot. They want to protect you from all of this evil. Is what I'm really seeing here with this person. You know, I really feel like with the new love here. This is something that's going to go very well. Spirit is placing you in good hands. Okay, and I got that similar energy here for Virgo also. So I see you taking this leap and I see you feeling very good. Someone is extremely down to earth. They're stable, they're nurturing, they're caring, they're peaceful. Okay. They don't overthink. And I feel like things are moving forward. Yeah, I see you being very happy. All right. So, Aquarius, those are your messages. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. Please be sure to show love, like, share, subscribe. And until next time, love and light. Peace.